Hello, ladies. How are you, pandacorns? I hope I'm in the right place. So if someone, when they hop on, will give me a little thumbs up that I'm in Roxana's team page. Okay. I'm really excited to be here. I'm hoping that some of you were able to, hi Hope. Hope, give me a little thumbs up if I'm in the pandacorns page, please. Hi Roxana, hi everybody. Good morning. Happy Wednesday. I had a great chat with Roxana yesterday, and I'm so excited to be here. So first of all, okay, good. Thanks, Roxana. Okay, so happy Wednesday. I'm so excited, and I just wanted to make sure that hopefully you guys had seen the live that I did yesterday, because I wanted to introduce myself. So if you haven't gotten over to Marcy's page, again, I just want to introduce myself as Zandra Gay. I'm one of the Fempire advisors, Michelle Gay's sister-in-law, and 10 years of experience in direct sales, and I'm really excited to sort of share what I've been doing year after year in terms of selling. I sell a lot. I've always been a top seller for my previous company and Lime Life, and I know what it's like at the end of the month. You want to hit your marks. You want to, really go for it. I know there's a lot of exciting things going on with this team. I'm so impressed already, just, watching what you guys are doing, hearing about you, reading. I've really been trying to follow the team page, so really kudos to you guys. But we have, a little bit over a week left in October. There's so many things that you can do to rock out your month. And if this is something new to you guys and you've never heard these tips, great. I hope I'm bringing you new information that you can use. And, everyone has a different selling style. I love to sell. I love it. I love to sponsor too. Don't get me wrong. I've built huge teams over the years, but there's something about selling that just gets me so excited and jazzed, and I love sharing our products with people. And I'm sure you guys agree, right? Like when you have something as amazing as Lime Life and you just want to sell it and share it. And I actually think that one of the reasons I do sell really well is because I share, I don't sell. There's a very big difference there. I'm not sure if you guys have ever heard that or if you agree with me. But I think when you're sharing a product you love, people want what you love. But if you're a hard sell, you have to have this, I don't know. People can get a little bit like this, right? I don't know. She's kind of pushy. She's kind of, but if you're just genuinely, authentically sharing what you love, efforts out, results in. It's going to happen. But I've got some really good tips for you. I've got 5 main tips that I want to go over. And I'm so excited because I saw the great incentive that Roxana's doing to end the month strong. By the way, I want one of those Coach bags, so save one for me. But I know that you guys can do it right. And I see that you guys are sponsoring really well. And I think what it's coming down to is really kind of like bringing it home with selling. And so just a little reminder of all the things that you have right now to be sharing, right? You obviously have a book full of product that we can be sharing. We love that. But a few key reminders. It's fall, okay? People need to be color matched for foundation and concealer. A lot of people forget that their skin changes color, obviously from summer to fall. So write down some key people that you should be reaching out to. Who uses foundation and concealer? That's your low-hanging fruit. So just a few key things before I get into the 5 ideas is number 1, remember the time of year that we're in. People's skin color is changing. They want fall colors, whether it's lip or blush. Like I usually wear number 3. And right now I switched actually a few days ago and I'm wearing now Boom on my cheeks because it's a more fall blush. So people, and maybe they don't know that, right? You can teach them that that's something that they should be doing. They should probably be changing maybe their foundation colors, their blushes, their different tones for the fall season. Number 2, we have all of the new Fierce collection. I'll make you bet 80% of your customers haven't even seen the Fierce collection. Number 3, breast cancer awareness. So those 3 buckets right there are huge ways that you can just be selling and sharing and going crazy with your customer network. Okay, and so let's get into like more nitty gritty of like great ways for you to be selling and sharing. Okay, number 1, I was talking to Roxana about this yesterday because I really have always felt that in skincare makeup, not so much jewelry, which is my previous, company, but with Lime Life, solution-based marketing is huge. Excuse me. Solution-based marketing meaning, I'm sure you guys have probably heard this before, but solution-based marketing meaning what problem are you solving for your customers in your network? A lot of people don't realize what it means that we have in our collection. One of the biggest sales I ever got was just a simple post where I said, where are those people out there that suffer from rosacea? Okay, I must have sold like 30 one-drop wonders from that post. Rosacea is huge, but people don't know necessarily that we have products that cure skin ailments, right? Solution-based marketing. What problem can you solve for them? Who has eczema? Hello, 40 Cure Cream. These are just examples. You know, in the middle of the summer, even all year, people don't realize that our concealer is waterproof. People go to the gym, they sweat, they need something that's not going to drip down their face. I love Beauty Counter. I have a ton of friends that work at Beauty Counter. They have wonderful products, but you know what? Their products don't stay all day. They're not the professional level of our products. I have a lot of people that come to me and say, you know, I love the mission of Beauty Counter, but I don't feel like the products really work. And so make sure you're really solution-based marketing your posts, your lives, your conversations, because this is huge. Think about what problems we help them solve. Do they not want their makeup to fall off, you know, after an hour of wearing? Do they know our high pigment makeup? Again, there's just a lot of solutions that you can help them with. Again, our concealers. Do you have tattoos you need to cover? Do you have spider veins on your legs? I had, after my children, really bad varicose veins. I have 3 children. I had varicose veins that were terrible. I had surgery. I have scarring. Every summer, every day, I get up and I put our concealer on the marks on my legs for my varicose veins. I know, not so glamorous, but I'll tell you, when I went live about that, you have no idea how many women were like, oh my gosh, I had no idea your concealers did that. So again, let me see, when someone comments, do you reach out to them? Okay, good question, Roxana. I will come back to that. So yes, so just make sure that, again, when you are going live, when you are posting, just keep in the back of your mind how important it is to be a solution-based marketer for Lyme Life. That's huge. People just, they don't know that not only, yes, we have beautiful makeup, we have amazing skincare. Do they know it's plant-based? Do they know it's free from harmful chemicals? Do they know how affordable it is? Do they know that we can cure skin ailments? That we have products that are 2-in-1, that we can use blush and eyeshadow? Like really all these little tips that we might know, they might not know. So really always remember that. Okay, number 2, and I will come back to all your questions. I'm going to go through them. Okay, number 2 is one-on-one reach out. I cannot tell you enough how important one-on-one reach out is, because so many times I think we, send out a big customer email. We go live. I'm not saying Facebook isn't huge. We know what social media can do, but a lot of us hide behind social media. It is not what is going to move the needle on your sales. It's not. You might get some new customers. You might get people reacting, but then you have to take the time to text people, reach out to them one-on-one. Yes, Roxana, you have to take the time. If someone comments on something that they like, one of the best things I ever learned is, for example, say I post about fall lipstick, right? Which I'm doing right now. If you go to my Facebook and Instagram, I'm constantly posting about fall colors. Someone will say, I don't always put the name of the lipstick. I wait for them to either comment on what's the price or what's that color. It's so pretty. And do I just comment right there? No. I start a dialogue. I go to their inbox and I start messaging them, creating that dialogue. When you create that dialogue with someone and tell them, I'm happy to put in the order for you. I'm happy for you to come over and have a one-on-one. I'm happy to send you a product guide. I can even send you samples. When you start going one-on-one, that is when you get the sales, especially using your customer service and being a personal beauty guide and offering to put in their order. That is what gets the sale. If you just say to someone, sure, it's plum luck, you should order it. They're not going to order it. They're not. People get busy. They forget. They go to the drugstore. Oh, I like that lipstick. They've bought that. Oh, I forgot to go online and buy it from that girl. Who is that girl that I posted about or that I commented on? So you have to really get in people's inboxes and reach out one-on-one. And if they're more personal friends, then even better, pick up the phone, reach out, text. That is really... I've been doing this for 10 years. It's why I sell a lot, because I really spend the time reaching out one-on-one and following up. And I follow up. I mark down, for example, if someone comments on Instagram and I inbox them, I actually I have a list in my computer under reminders. I have a reminder for the makeup side. I have a reminder for the skincare side. And I put message blank client in Instagram on this date. Every so often, I'll go through that list and see who's pending that I've actually been reaching out to or it's been commenting on social media. If you don't track your efforts, again, the sales are not going to happen. So it's number one is to then go personal with commenting, or again, then track your efforts of who you've been reaching out to. But aside from social media, bring one-on-one suggestions to people. I have college friends, you have high school friends, you have people you grew up with, you've got neighbors. Hey, did you know we've got some new neutral colors? Who's my neutral lipstick lover? Bring ideas to people one-on-one. That's being personal, and it is going to move the needle on sales. I promise you. Okay, number 3, refills. Your lowest hanging fruit is your existing client base. So many times we forget that you've got months of orders. Think about how long you guys have been beauty guides. Is it a year? Is it 2 years? Is it 3 months? Okay, well, in that amount of time, you have oodles of customers that probably need refills. And if they don't need refills, they might need a new color. They might need to try skincare they've never tried before. Don't forget about your low-hanging fruit and how maybe once a month or two times a month, you should mark in your calendar an hour to just sit and go through your orders of customers. I take time, and I'm telling you, I get the refills. This month, am at almost 4,000 in sales, and I would say half of that is just me reaching out to people for refills. So it's really important because, again, you don't want to lose that momentum and that customer loyalty. And when you reach out to someone, that is good customer service. Like, so many times they'll say to me, oh my gosh, thank you so much for reaching out. I forgot that I've been running out of mascara. Or I'll say to them, hey, reaching out, would love for you to try some other products. In the meantime, I noticed you ordered your mascara 4 months ago. You should really refill it after 2 or 3 months. So it's also keeping top of mind that most of your customers need refills because they're expired or old, or, it's time to move on. Okay, so that's number 3. Number 4 is hosting one-on-ones. I think they are so worth doing. So what I do, you can actually see right behind me, I've got my whole setup back here. I really try to reach out to existing customers when there's something new to share, or new customers. There's girls in my town that I constantly will walk by or see at school, like, oh gosh, I've never actually invited her over for a one-on-one. So leave your display out. You could do that from right now through the end of the month. Take a picture of your display, open for fall makeovers. Let me know, book a half an hour slot with me this week or next. Can't wait to have you over. And then, if you're doing that on social media, take the time to then reach out one-on-one to your network. Invite your neighbors over. It doesn't have to be a trunk show type setting. It can just really be one-on-ones where you're meeting with clients. That is where you get really high sales because they have no distraction. It's a one-on-one relationship. You can take them through the collection. When I do that, it's usually a couple $100s in sales because the likelihood is that someone's not going to come over and say, okay, well, I'll just have an eyeliner. It's really not like that, because what's going to happen is she's going to say, oh yeah, maybe I do need a mascara. Oh, and you're right. I need a new fall color. And when you've actually walked them through, it's going to add up. And that is huge. And then at the same time, every single person that walks in my door, I ask for a referral. Do you have some friends that might, not be, aware of this product and might need to, know more? I mean, I'd love to meet with them. I'd love to have them over. Or again, a lot of times last week I had 2 friends that live about a half an hour from me. One was actually about an hour. I could not seem to get her here. It was too inconvenient. So I just packed up my display and I went to her. One of them I met at her house. Another one I met for lunch. After lunch was over, we just sat and we went through the collection. And again, great sales, but it was fun. It was fun. It was fun to be with someone. And again, it moved the needle on sales. And I promise I'm going to go back through all your questions that you're asking. And then the 5th huge tip for you is getting samples into people's hands. That is going to move the needle on sales. And so many people, someone was just posting, before, she was saying basically, I think it was on, maybe it was Marcy's team page, but someone was saying how when a product is new to them, they're very apprehensive. They don't really know enough about it, or they don't know enough about what the product is, right? So many times when someone comes over for, the makeup, I sell due date every single time, because I'm like, if you're going to wear our foundation, you need the due date as a great primer, but also back up, what kind of skincare do you use? Are you cleansing your face properly? Do you use makeup remover cloths? So try to get samples in the mail to people, drop them off. I will make you a bet if you take the time and you're going to track your efforts. Promise me you're going to track your efforts. If you are going to put samples in the mail or drop them off, you're going to make a list of all the people that you've been then dropping or getting samples out the door to. And then in a week later, you're going to follow up and say, listen, how did you like those products? Let me know what was your favorite. I'm happy to put in an order for you. Okay? Our skincare is amazing. It's the reason our company is blowing up and selling like crazy. We are not partnered with L'Occitane for no reason. Our products are incredible. Share them. Get them into people's hands. Our samples are not expensive. I send 3 at a time. For a lot of the times I ask what kind of products they're into. I'm 46. A lot of women my age are wanting to know about anti-aging. What do I send them? Of course I send them Sotox. I always send Due Date because I just think that's like the best product ever and it's great for everyday use. But of course I'm sending Sotox. Of course some of our products are not coming in sample packs. I'm always sending our SPF in one of the little Amazon, those little containers that you can send. Everyone needs an everyday SPF. Ours is fantastic. I'm sending the IRIs. We now have clinical testing that shows the results. I print that out. I put it with the samples. Getting samples into people's hands and then 100% making sure you're following up. That's the work that you have to do as a beauty guide, is to follow up and make sure you're taking the time. Efforts out, results in. If you're going to put the effort out there, you have to track your efforts. Okay, so those are my big 5 tips. Is this helping you? Are you seeing where you can fill in the blanks in your own everyday work with Lime Life to move the needle on your sales? Okay, I'm going to scan back here and make sure I look at all these questions from you guys. Okay, so Roxanna, I think I answered your question about going one-on-one and asking and following up with people. Let me see what else here. Yes, emails to customers are great. But again, I have always found when I send a big, MailChimp customer email, that is not really, I don't get a lot of sales from that. It is fantastic for keeping you top of mind and for keeping our brand top of mind. But again, it's the personal reach outs that's going to move the needle. I promise you. That is really the biggest. If you guys need help with a better tracking system, it does not have to be fancy. Can I just tell you, I think too many of us think too much about things. Okay, should I do an Excel spreadsheet? Should I do it on a piece of paper? I'm talking whatever is easiest for you guys. I literally, and I can post this document. I have a document for our team that is nothing but a piece of paper, and it's got little places for you to write the names. It's prospective hostesses, prospective beauty guides, perspectives in terms of those people you've sent skincare samples to. All you're doing is writing it down. If you like to do it in the computer, you can do it in your notes section right on your phone. That's what I do as well. So again, but just make sure you're actually tracking so you can say in 4 days, oh, okay, great. On Tuesday, last week, I sent this girl samples. I should follow up and see what she liked. Because the likelihood of that girl messaging back to you and saying, oh my gosh, Roxanna, I really love the skincare. I'd like to order that. No, she's not. She really won't. Everyone's too busy. But if you reach out and say, what was your favorite? And I can't wait to order it for you. Like, it's a done deal. I don't actually get apprehensive. I'm very forward with people in a very professional way. Like, I know you're going to love the products. Let me know what's your favorite. Let's put it in an order. You're going to love them. And it's not pushy. It's just professional. I cross the T's. I dot the I's. I'm passionate about our products. It's not like, did you like them? No. Which one did you love? Which did you love the most? I can't wait to put it in an order for you. That kind of language is way more powerful than, did you like it? You know what I'm saying? I hope that makes sense to you. Follow-up is huge. Yes. Let's see. Any other questions? I'm just wondering how I will pull it off with 2 loud little ones. Play dates could work. Yes, Lauren. So for sure, if your little ones are napping, that's when I get a lot of, when I started my business with Stella and Dot, I had 2 little ones, and my youngest was 14 months, and I distinctly remember I would block out a lot of work time. Like, she would literally go down for her nap, and I was like, I would get to my computer, get to my phone, and that's when I would crank out when I would actually need to be on the phone or have that more quiet time. And then meeting with people, by all means, yes, play dates is a great way. The kids can play, you can talk to the moms on the side. It's actually funny because I always found that when my kids got older, it was harder for me to run my business because once the kids get in school, you're not seeing moms. You're really not, unless you're actually making a time to see them, walk with them, have lunch. once they're in school, so my network got kind of sort of cut off. And so the fact that if you have mommy play date groups and all of that, that is like your bread and butter. Just what a fun way for you guys to have like a little spa session on the side or just a chat about the makeup. I mean, all the above. I hope that helped you, Lauren. Let's see. Are there any other questions that I am missing? Oh my gosh, yes, Hope. People will say that. Once they try the product, they're like, I wish I had tried it sooner. Oh my gosh. Okay, yes, I can definitely post the tracker I have. I'm telling you, it is simple. I find the trackers, the more simple they are, the better. These people that do all these like spreadsheets, like are you an Excel person? I am not an Excel person. I'm pretty savvy with tech. I'm savvy with all that, but I want it to be easy. A lot of times too, I don't know about you guys, I also do a printed document or I have it in my notes section because when I'm picking up in carpool, I'm waiting for kids my son's at lacrosse till 9 o'clock at night. I'm right there. I'm doing my follow-up right there because I've got it handy or it's a piece of paper I've put in the car with me. So again, just whatever tools you have to make it easier, you just have to take the time to actually document what you're following up on. And again, the key to sales is making it easy on someone. If you take the time to say to someone, I'm going to put the order in for you, what do you think they're going to do? They're going to say yes a lot quicker. And then what's going to happen is when you go to reach out for the refills, they're going to know that you're going to do it for them. That's what they say. They'll text me, hey, Xander, I've run out of the mascara. Or when I've reached out, they said, yes, will you just put in another order for me? Like they don't want a deal. So of course I'll do it for them. I can keep their credit card on file if they want me to. I tell them I keep it in a very private spot. I always ask them if they want me to keep their credit card on file, which is literally in a folder in the back of my desk where no one's going to get to it. So that is good. For someone who is new, Guy, would you suggest them reaching out to their friends and tell them about their new business, and how would you do it? Absolutely. So if you are a new beauty guide and you are wanting to spread the word, there's a few different things that I think you should do right off the bat. Not everyone's social media, but yeah, by all means, you could go live. You could do a post about who the company is, why you started, what you're looking forward to. People want to support people. Friends and family want to support other people. If you don't tell them about it, they're not going to know how to support you. So by all means, yes, social media, whatever they're comfortable with. Again, a video is always really personal, or it could be your own product shots. Take a product shot or a fun boomerang or a video of you opening. The more personal, product shots from the company posted, that's not going to move the needle. But you posting your own taken shots of the product, you holding the product, you opening your own starter kit. When I have a new girl on the team that's joined, have them get their girlfriends together to help them open the starter kit. It's like a little starter kit party. What a great way to do that. An email to people, by all means, letting them know that you're open for business. Have the date in that email of when you're going to launch your business. I mean, absolutely. Far and wide. Cast the net wide. Open it up to as many people as possible. Okay, what other questions do you guys have? Is this helping you, I hope? Give me a thumbs up if this is helping you. I hope so. A little heart, yes, good. Okay, so what other information? Okay, so any other questions that you guys have? I hope this is helpful. So, okay, so an overview. Tip number one is going to be solution-based marketing. Remember, what problem can you help solve for your customers? Skincare and makeup. Number two, one-on-one reach out. Absolutely. Number three, refills. Tap into your existing customer base and see who needs refills month after month. Number four is hosting one-on-ones, getting people in your door, and if it's not here at your house, it's then going to people, but concentrating on one-on-ones between now and the end of the month and going forward. And number five is getting samples, skincare samples, into people's hands. Those are 5 huge tips. And then on top of that, remember why you can be selling so much right now. Fall, new fall makeup, breast cancer awareness boutique. Who doesn't want to shop and give back? And number 3 is the Fierce collection. I just today was doing right now I have this one on. Of course, I'm forgetting the name, but it's my favorite. Rose gold and blue. So I'm just going to do that on my VIP page today. Okay, so this is all good. Okay, good. I'm so glad it's helpful. If you guys have any questions, especially those of you that come to this playback after, by all means, put questions here. I will answer any questions you have. I'm in this with you. I'm, going for a big end of the month. I want October to be great for everyone. Here to help. So just let me know what questions you have. Again, I can post the document. It's in the file section of my Team Brilliance page. And that's another thing. If you guys want to be in my Team Brilliance page, you're more than welcome. I know there's a lot of groups. I know you're in Marcy's group. You're in the Fempire. So if you would rather just stay right here, I'm going to make myself very available to this team page. And I look forward to seeing all your success. I cannot wait to see who's collecting all those orders, especially with the incentive that Roxanne is doing. That's so great. So good luck, everyone. I'll be in touch. Tell me if I can help you at all. Post any questions you have, and have a great Wednesday. Okay, bye.